Hi everyone. My name is Venugopal Reddy Muva. I just wanted to start a YouTube channel a month back, mainly because I have seen a lot of people who have been working with and also who have given job opportunities have felt there is a gap between what industry is actually looking for skills and what the skills which the people are having right now. That made me think, why don't I actually start a channel where I can actually make sure whatever the knowledge which I have gained over the years, and why don't I share with the people, so that people at each experience level can understand where they are and then what they wanted to learn from that, and then they can use this knowledge to better prepare for their skills. And if you have recently seen, India's population is going to be like 142 crore by July 1st, which means that we are the number one population country in the world. At the same time, we have seen a lot of news articles saying employability of the Indian human capital is very low compared to the other countries. When you say developed countries, developing countries, or any third world countries as well, ratio of people to the employability is very less in India. And the reason for that was our education system actually teaches us the facts, which are actually mostly, very old generations back, I would say few generations back. And after graduating from any of these degrees, what you will have is the factual knowledge about the generational facts which you have gained over the years. But would the generational facts are giving you employment when we are actually just passed out of the company, or the college? No, right? Reason being, what is employability skill is which is providing value to somebody else right now, which you have to actually serve the client and he pays you in return. But as a factual knowledge, whatever you have got from the college, can you provide that as a value to a service to any other person immediately? Not possible. The reason is we are actually into computer world, and knowledge is sharing very much faster, and the skills which you need to provide value to anyone who is actually part of um, the entire market is, you need to make sure you have the knowledge of those skills. But would you be learning them in your college? No. Reason is, you have enough factual knowledge which you need to garner before you actually move into the software world, wherein you have to analyze the technologies, programming languages, understand the market dynamics, and then business aspects, and then only you can actually get an idea how you can provide employment or you can get an employment. So that's where I felt I can actually start putting in multiple aspects of employability to the people, to make sure that they can actually use this channel for better knowledge awareness. This is not a official informational broadcasting channel. This is a channel basically for awareness program on employability for multiple people on multiple skills. It could be software, or it could be any other industry. I just want to bring to your awareness different skills which can be learned after you passed out of college, or different skills you can actually garner when you are actually in different stages of your career. Suppose you are in a 3 years experience, 5 years experience, 8 year experience, 11 years experience, 15 years experience, or vice president. What you have to do next to make sure, which would be make you happy, and also at the same time your employability is actually increasing and making you good returns. So those knowledge I would like to share as part of this channel. And you might ask, what credentials you have to actually say that you can actually share us this knowledge. For that, I would actually give you a brief about myself. I've started as a campus placed candidate in 2007, when I was actually passed out of college, in a remote village college. I would say it's not even tied to town. Basically, where people won't speak in English with multiple other I would say opportunities. They just speak in their own native language and get the things done. At such a college, I have got passed out in 2007, and I've campus placed in my third year. The only reason why I got campus placed, again here employability, you can understand how did you get employment immediately after college. You are saying people after college cannot get employment directly. Yes, those days employability was actually provided directly by the service based companies. Reason being, if you are good in your academics, they have assumed that they might perform good in careers also in terms of learning technologies if they teach those people. On those terms, they have actually taken people who are actually toppers in their respective branches, or those who have good communication skills, or those who have good analytical skills. So multiple criteria they have chosen and taken them for campus placement. And under that time, like 15, 16 years back or 20 years back, you have chance to wait for a technology to actually get too much successful or too much validated across multiple domains, and then that time was actually available for the companies to teach to their recruited people and make them employable, and then these employees can then serve value to the people who are actually part of the client interactions, and they were able to make money. But over the years, what happened is the companies themselves are facing a lot of macroeconomical instabilities at global level. They are losing the time to actually nurture the college passed out, or just those guys who have got good analytical skills or good communication skills or good uh, marks. Even though they have all of those qualities, they cannot train them to make them employable within the limited stipulated time, so that they will actually have employment related value creation that made them look for other opportunities. Like they will hire people who have, even though you are a fresher, some coding tests they will put there, some exams they will put, and if you clear those exams, they are under the impression that okay, these guys are now employable, because though they are academically strong or analytically strong or whatever the reasons, now they're also having extra skills in terms of having clearing the entrance tests which are related to programming language or employability skills, or employee providing popular technologies. So now they are taking them. And nowadays, even the trend has become that even after passing those tests, now the change in technological terms and also the new innovations like artificial intelligence, chat GPT, these things are changing the way which we work, making even the graduates passed out in technology needing smart skills to understand the working environments, not just in the company, but in the market, how different things are working. And that knowledge only, if the people have, then they started providing employment. And to assess them, they don't have a bar. And for colleges, they don't have a mindset or scope to know all these things to train the students. So what has actually created a huge gap in the number of people who are actually available for India as a human capital, and the number of opportunities which are actually available in the market. The gap between their employment skills and the required skill from those technologies have actually is huge, and making sure though there are opportunities, the people are not able to meet those criteria, and then this gap is actually increasing. And recently I have seen some places that some other countries like Vietnam are actually getting good traction in terms of grabbing the opportunities from dynamically changing market environments. So the main idea before going about all this thing is, I just wanted to give an idea why I wanted to start this channel, and what this channel will provide you everyone the information about. So I have got campus placed, and I worked in biggest service based company in India, and then I've started looking for technologies learning. And then I have worked in almost 10, 15 companies in my 17 years career. And then I understood in each case, every company, basically what they are trying to do, I understood the pattern. I am able to grasp what is the pattern. They identify a client who needs a certain business solution. Why? Because that business solution, if they don't have, they will lose the competitive advantage. I'll give you a simple explanation. You know, soaps, brushes, everything which you buy every day, you might have heard about Hindustan Unilever brand. It's a FMCG, fast moving consumer goods, I would say, brand, which has a lot of different articles which are available. And if you do not have a website nowadays, everyone is almost, this generation is at least literacy rate in India is increasing so high, because every people, even the lowest class of people to the highest luxury enjoying class as well, they wanted their kids to have the knowledge of education, and then they are doing everything to make sure they are educated. And that education has made sure that everyone, they wanted information to be available, and with the inception of internet, everyone have access to information on the internet. So what this Hindustan Unilever brand should be able to do, they should provide a website so that they will list all the articles, features, or products and discounts, everything. And if they don't provide, Hindustan Unilever is not providing, Reliance comes up with another brand. Okay, what will Reliance do? Reliance will provide a website, and Reliance will list all the information in the website. And what will happen? Everyone will actually start getting awareness about Reliance brand, and they keep there in memory that, okay, Reliance is providing this soap or this brush. Why don't I go and buy? And if they buy it, Reliance will get benefit, but Unilever at the same time is not able to provide that. So, with the inception of new innovative technologies in the market, every brand has to provide a business solution on that technology. And to provide business solution, their core business is selling soaps or selling brushes. Their core business is not creating websites. So who are the people who will create websites? There are software companies like called consulting services companies. I would say Tata Consultancy Services, Accenture, IBM. These are the companies which will provide basic training, I would say software services to any brand. So here Unilever, Reliance are called clients or product core business vendors, and the TCS, IBM, Accenture, these are called the service based organizations, meaning they provide services to the product core businesses for the business solutions they need. And what TCS, IBM, Accenture do, they hire people who are actually having knowledge on the business solutions which are needed for the core businesses, and then they provide billing rates. Billing rates meaning, suppose I, as a campus placed guy, got trained in Java, and I can build a website on Java. Now TCS will go to Unilever and ask, boss, Unilever, I can create your website. You need to provide me $35 per hour to create your website. And TCS will come to me, boss, I'll give you 12 lakhs per annum package, and you have to work for me, and you have to do this work. And then TCS makes the difference of $35 per hour into 8 hours per day, into 21 working days per month, into cross 12 months. That's the annually how much TCS gets, and what it pays for us is the 12 LPA. And this difference is the revenue for TCS. And what is the advantage for Unilever? Unilever core business will get more awareness by the regular users, and then the sales will grow, and that revenue which will come to the Unilever will be much more bigger than what it is paying to TCS. So this is what happens in the market, and I understood this pattern clearly. And then what I started after 13 years in my 14 years in my career is, I've started my own startup. I've started just after my marriage in 2018. Its name is Surge Software Solutions Private Limited. It started in Bangalore, and then I actually started training lot of students, because I felt this gap in employability skill and then the requirement in the market. Someone has to impart that knowledge to the um, just passed out candidates or graduates who are actually waiting for jobs. Then they will become employable, and then companies can employ them. After training them for few months and all, I found some of them are very good, just that they don't have the guidance. And if you guide them, they're actually very enthusiastic and excelling in the technology. So basically what happened is, I've started approaching different clients like Adobe and Google and Unilever. In so there are multiple ways you can actually reach out to different clients. There are social platforms like LinkedIn, and you can write your own cold emails, marketing team, sales team. You can build up, and you can reach out to them, and then you can propose a bill rate. Right? TCS and is proposing $35 per hour. What I have done, I started giving for $5 per hour. So less. How could I was able to give $5 per hour? Because I am actually using people who I have found out from campuses, or I would say who are actually struggling to get jobs, or who are actually, do not know how to go forward because there is no guidance, a proper stream, proper people who are actually telling them what to do. And then there are multiple scams also that is happening, like people taking money, promising jobs, and then leaving them after taking money and all. So I've seen that. Then I felt, why don't I train them and make sure if the good guys, why don't I actually employ myself and then get the jobs done from my side. And then I have actually started um, getting projects one by one, and then those people who I have trained them, I have started putting them in projects. I myself has worked as an architect for almost like 13 years. So I have taken the entire delivery response. When you say entire delivery response, meaning uh, being an architect, any complex solution you can do R&D and provide the solution. Every software project or every technology has few steps. Okay, the basic syntax of the programming language and the logic of complex classes are the modules, and then the integrations, and then the whole solution design. So almost 0 to 3 years experience will do the basic syntax work, and 3 to 6 years will do the modules work, and 6 to 10 will do the integrations of all the modules and all, and 10 to 14 will do the entire solution design like architect. So since I have done all of these things, I've actually have taken full responsibility, and with the people which I've got, I've started delivering projects. And luckily people gave me a lot of support. Like these guys who I have found from colleges used to work like 16 hours, 18 hours every day, and then I was able to perform, and then I was able to deliver, and then the clients were able to see the quality, and then they continued giving us projects. And that's how we actually now increased to almost 100 active employment company, and then we already crossed 1 million in revenues. So that actually gives me a platform, or credentials, that I can actually start sharing whatever I have seen and worked solution to the people through this channel. And that's where I wanted to use this channel as a platform, to start giving everyone idea about every aspect of career, right from the college till the time they become vice presidents, after that CEOs, after that running their own companies, and then making their own uh, profitability ways. So that's where I wanted to help whoever wants to get awareness about this whole career and journey. That's about this. And then I will also give few things which we are doing as part of this channel. We have started free training videos on almost like 20 technologies. First one is Java. So there are two kinds of videos which we create. One is everyday training videos. Those who wanted to take it slowly, they can go through everyday training videos. It will be like 20 classes which they can use and then complete Java. And there is another fast track where we can give whole Java training in 8 hours videos. And that videos, anyone who can actually have the entire time to go through as a binge watch and understand, they can complete that technology in 8 hours video. So just not Java, we have started Adobe Experience Manager on the technology which I am an architect, and then I have started um, um, Salesforce and DevOps and Amazon Web Services and Azure, also Google Cloud and Python. So almost like 20 technologies we are providing free end-to-end training videos with playlists in our channel. So you just need to go to playlist, select your interested technology, and complete the whole training. And two tracks. One is everyday half an hour track where everyday classes will be uploaded, and second, a fast track where each of these technologies in 8 hours video, both of them you can go through and complete it the whole understanding. And once you complete those technologies and you feel confident that I have learned these technologies, we would provide you um, a email from our company, and then also we'll provide you a number where you can actually reach out to us saying, this is give just a brief introduction like whoever you are and what are the playlists you have completed, and then what are you looking for. And then we will try to see if we have any openings in our company. We will interview you and take you into our company for our projects. And if you see we do not have an active immediate requirement in our network, if there is anyone who wants to have those resources, we would actually start promoting your CV to them. We have almost 20 to 25 vendors working with us who are daily actively looking for multiple technological resources. We will forward to you them and make sure you get placed. As part of this channel, not just technology training, going forward, what we will be also doing is we keep interviews, not just interviews, I would say podcast kind of thing. Like a guy who has actually came from not so good communication or technology background and now has working in a good company with a good salary. I'm not focusing on the best of lots. I'm focusing on the normal journey guys, how they're actually made sure they made it to that level. And then they could tell us, and I will be starting asking like how did you approach companies and how did you prepare for interview, and then like those things, so that you will understand, okay, whatever you are not aware, you can get it from them, and then make sure that you also get prepared. So not just 3 years experience, 6 years experience, how to improve in your career from 3 years to 5 6 years, what you should look for. And then 10 years guys, like how you should become architect or manager or scrum master, how do you have to prepare for those roles. We can start taking interviews from the very good professionals who have made excellent contributions to multiple organizations. We can get them interviewed with asking questions and all. And then we will go to founders, CEOs, and their perspective, what they see from an employee, and what they see from a work culture, and what they see from a client. And then we get to know, even from whatever the level of the pyramid we are, we can get the whole understanding in this journey, and then everyone can be better prepared. So that's what I wanted to bring into this channel. This is a purely awareness and information channel, nothing else we will be focusing on. And please subscribe. um, just let us know whatever the topics which you wanted to cover, and make sure anyone struggling or anyone having any of the difficulties in their life, though they have graduated not getting jobs, or though they have actually having a problem with communication skills, though they have problem with learning some technology, some guidance, just come to our channel, mention in comments whatever you are looking for. We will run a poll, and based on the feedback, we would actually share all the information to everyone. So thank you very much. I really looking forward with interacting with every one of you and making sure I share the knowledge which I have, and also in this process I wanted to learn from multiple perspectives, who all will be coming for the podcast, or who all will be discussing in comments whatever their thoughts and all, so that it will be a mutually benefiting experience. So thank you very much, everyone. Um, have a good day.